was a girl who went out sailing, searching for her home. She was adrift upon a river, sailing all alone. And she said, if I only had an anchor or a port I could crawl into. She said it so damn wryly, I wondered, is it true? She laughed when I talked about farming or living out in the woods. She shakes her head in a quiet way. She said, me, I never could. Then she sets her sails for somewhere she's never been before. All she really wants is freedom, Lord, but she'll be sailing forevermore. I knew a man out on the desert. All he wants is just one drink, but the sand and the sun and the hoping made him stop and think. And he said, if I only had a bottle of rum, or maybe just one glass of beer, I wouldn't mind all this walking. I could stand the heat out here. But he knows that there ain't no oasis within this life he leads. He shakes his head in a quiet way, and then he plants his cactus seeds. Then he spies one more desert mirage, walks out one time more. Just one little drink of freedom, Lord, but he'll be thirsty forevermore. And Lenore lived in a city made of concrete, steel, and glass. Don't question her about how that feels. She'll pretend you did not ask, or she'll tell you all about the old days in some small Ohio town. And she laughs in an empty, hollow way, says, am I lost or am I found? She knows that I don't have the answer. She knows I can't understand, 'cause I've never lived in a city made of concrete, steel, or sand. She went to work, she fought the traffic, came back home at 4. Remembered once when she thought she was free, and that thought just makes her sore. And now myself, I worked in the asylum, a keeper of some keys, and I talked with all my sad people there. I listened to their pleas. I said, it's all right, my friends. Who can say who's better off? There's crazy currents on the river, and the desert gets pretty rough. And the city, it ain't what it used to be. Nobody knows what it's about. And the only difference between you and me is you're inside and I'm out. Later when I'm all alone, sometimes I start to bleed. I ask myself this question, is anybody really free? Is anybody really free? Is anybody